Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, this is a big deal for Auburn. New head coach Alex Golesh, he told me that he is so excited they've got some crucial pieces in the transfer portal, and he believes this Auburn job is a diamond. He is ready to make it shine bright here this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bears offense to go on the attack first. And here comes DJ Lagway. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right way and make the right calls. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Bears decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Auburn's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Byers on the move. Got a man in the middle. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
And And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They feed him again. Makes a man miss. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Cobb. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Guys, he's already got 44 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in the field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a deep grab.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Escapes the pressure going right. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
3rd and short is just so hard to play when you got quarterbacks that can do this, because you got to play the pass, you got to drop back a little bit, but then he has the ability to crease you a little bit on 3rd and short and go pick up that big 1st down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Makes the grab. It's Livingston. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Here's Lagway to pass. Fakes to grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Finds his back in the middle. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Bears! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Cobb. Turning it on. That gives him 54 yards on the ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Gets it out fast.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for space. It's Cobb. Across the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Auburn lines up quickly. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And when you think about Alex Golis' offense and his tenure now at the University of Auburn, like, they've got to find those guys that can run the football. They like to go fast. And so bringing in Washington at the running back spot, obviously Brown's going to tote this a lot. But Washington, you saw him get toes for Baylor, Palmer, and he was really, really good. Consistent, can make plays, great balance, great speed, great power. Like, this 1-2 punch with him and Brown could be elite.
I think there were a lot of running backs hoping to land here at Auburn from the portal just because of what you said. Byron Brown at quarterback. So many defenses this year are going to be keying on his legs. There should be a lot of openings for whoever's in the backfield for Auburn this season, and so it'll be interesting. But no doubt, that running back spot, very key to their balance on offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Cobb. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Got it! Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Smashes in between the uprights. That brings them to within 1. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Lagway. That's caught. It's Freeman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Auburn! Took it all the way back to the house.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And this quarterback has had a rough game. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. Gives it on the option. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Bears headed quickly to the line. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Flagway. Got a man. It's Freeman. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense. And what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Unloads quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
And that makes you feel so good as an offense. When you can score late in the first half in a 2-minute type situation, the extra point's going to give you the lead. Makes you feel so much better heading into halftime.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes one man miss. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets into the 35. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the Oregon State Beavers. And it's Houston trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Kane. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Finds his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Wants to keep it in the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is perfect. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drive back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Might as well stick with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Still on his feet at the 40. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Might be calling a hot route. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. The Bears have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the counter. Could be an outing. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Got his man. Touchdown Bears! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Howie Rowe.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there is some really good things happening. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offenses have their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they...
There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Auburn lines up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Snags it, and there's running room. Shows him the stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Brown will throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. That slices the lead to 2.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Lagway wants to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. Play fake Lagway. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Here's Lagway to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Auburn's offense headed out first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
And that's That's a big-time play by this defense. When you needed it the most in the fourth quarter, this game is super close, it's tight. Not only do you make a play and get a stop, you put points on the board and you get the football back with a chance to salt this football game away. That's how defenses step up late in games.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
Flag wave from the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So here comes the Auburn offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of...
Makes the catch and he's free. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. On the ground, it's Cobb. Quick spin on the line. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. He'll toss it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Auburn! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And Some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2.
5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll run it again. Maybe a crease. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
Throwing, Lagway. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game?
Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his feet. The ball is out behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense
breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. Auburn just trying to run out the clock. They'll move the wide receiver. On 1st down, it's Bryson Washington again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. I know this. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes. But no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.